Hello and welcome to the board presentation of My Green Butler project. We are a team of 4 starting with me. I'm Anu Prasad, working as the project manager. My team members are Elham, the Sustainable Tourism Manager, Dheeraj as the project coordinator, and Salim as the Technical and Innovation Manager. This project majorly focuses on the sustainable development in the tourism industry with a modern and updated way of practices. This project is one of its kind in the tourism industry to implement sustainable systems for hospitality management, which is tested and proven. Now, quickly jumping into the progress report we have made from the last reporting period. In the last reporting period, we formed groups, defined roles and responsibilities, clear identification of aim and objective. The work completed this reporting period is majorly focused on planning, execution, and development areas, which include a clear identification of scope and risk, creating efficient schedule and procurement plan, communication and coordination on WBS designing, RACI and grant charts. Also, we have worked on developing innovation system modules and performed initial testing. And now, starting with the scope statement, scope management plan. For preparing the scope statement, we have correlated 6 keys, which are defining the scope statement, creating a project acceptance criteria, working on development project deliverables, clearly stating project exclusions and limitations. Now, jumping into the requirement tracing matrix, which provides us a link between the requirements and the work products developed by verifying these requirements. The grid, we have designed links the requirements from the origin to where the deliverables are. Now, coming to the milestones, we have set our milestones to help the team work at the peak productivity. We started with the kickoff meeting on 20th July 2020, and so far we have passed the initiation, planning, designing and development areas, and now we are on the run for testing. At the current stage, we have estimated to be completed by the end of this month. With the great teamwork and we can achieve the milestones at the highest success till date. Moving on to the cost estimate, which was created during the initiation phase and reassessed in the planning phase. We believe that the estimated costs is one of the core activities in the management and planning. The total cost to carry out this project is roughly around $12,77,650, which includes planning, execution and initiation. And now our sustainable manager, Elham, will talk us about the aspects of project and scheduling and the cost.
Thanks, Anu. As indicated on this chart left below, the project timeline is 4 months from July to October 2020. Some of these phases overlap in order to ensure a continuous workflow. An example of this is that the design team was still designing throughout the development phase. The pie chart to the left shows how total project cost divided between the 6 project phases. As you can see, most costs were incurred during the design and development phases with a total of approximately 70%. The current testing phase has required 20% of total budget. The remainder of costs are allocated to the initiation, planning, and closing phases. I am now going to talk to you about estimated cost versus actual cost, which are shown in the chart at the top of the middle column. For the first 3 months of the project, actual costs have been slightly higher than estimated cost. However, the final months of the project is projected to be completed under budget. The total project should still be delivered within the estimated budget. We have now at 88% project completion, as shown on the pie chart in the middle column. The team is currently completing testing, which is going well. We expect to complete the project as planned on 18th October 2020. We are pleased to advise you that the project has achieved its objectives and we expect it to be completed on time and on budget. The research and project coordinator, Diraj, now provide you with an overview of communication and other plans.
Hi, my name is Dheeraj Desiraju and I'll continue this presentation. I'll start with communication plan. Successful projects runs on effective communication and it's important to have a plan. The overall documentation could boost the progress and are regularly updated at Green Butler's project. This ensures that all project stakeholders are informed well about the project progress throughout the project implementation process. The main channels of communication includes emails, meetings, discussion boards, project website, feedback, and to-do lists. When developing this project, it involves the interactions between the project and the key stakeholders, including all the adopted channels. Next is risk mitigation. It highlights the steps that organization could implement in minimizing and preventing the occurrence of risks. Implementation of risk management plan when integrating the Green Butlers project could mean that the organization derives a collaborative way of dealing with the key project risks. Identification of risk analysis, categorization, and the overall classification of risks could help the project manager derive innovative ways of mitigating the risks. Coming to the probability and impact matrix, the impact dictates that the effect and risks that could have on project development, while the probability could entail the chances and likelihood of risk occurrence in project management. Some of the high probability and impact categories in our project would be project scheduling, timing, and milestone related risks. Team and executive related risks also include in this. Procurement process. Among the key considerations that the Green Butler could consider evaluating during the procurement process include time consideration, cost consideration, and the project consideration. Thank you. And the next one of my teammates will take the lead.
Thank you so much, Dahraj. On site views, the chart shows the interface of My Green Butler project as a design for the Griffith Institute for Tourism. It can be noted that the system monitors the use of electricity, gas, water, and firewood against the target in each visitor rooms. By providing weather information, the client can design and how they will optimize the energy use. The planning phase of the project is critical in the achievement and predetermined project outcome. Particularly, emphasis are on the allocation of financial resources through the project timeline and communication of deliverable with stakeholder. The allocation of responsibilities is another key element of the planning phase that should ensure the activities are completed in the streamlined manner with the minimal resource wastage. This is directly related to scheduling, where the activities are giving specific and binding completion timeline. They ensure that the timeline is ahead to the project scope most clearly defined, such as individuals understand the extent of their responsibilities and discern impact with the community. As it has already been noted, the project involves many stakeholders, therefore communication is a critical part of planning implementation. By clearly define the responsibility, schedule and budget possible of anticipate and organize the information between stakeholders. This is mostly important in the procurement and use of resources. It promotes accountability and trust between individuals and entities. Inarguably, My Green Butler project is a very promising solution that will lead the path to sustainability and hospitality through data. Thank you so much for your time today.